Yo, it's Jazzy Jazz with Lee Bailey's EURWeb.com Spotlight. I'm chopping it up with Black Ink Caesar, the tat mogul. You already know. Come check out the combo. And don't forget to subscribe, fam. I appreciate you. Yo, it's Jazzy Jazz with Lee Bailey's EURWeb.com Spotlight. Okay, you know this brother right over here. Black Ink. He put the G in tattoos. The CEO, the mogul. What? I'm talking Caesar. Or should I call you Jeezer?
I like that one. I like that one.
You know, they had the little mascot going on in the last episode. That was too cute. How are you?
Great. I'm great. I can't
What
complain.
up, though? Thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me. Everything going on. We got to go through Zoom and whatnot. I wish we was there face to face. You know what I mean? But
Be
we got to
so
do what we
much
got to do.
better. Yes, it
Yeah.
would be so much better. So we have to do that. That's part two.
It's part
That's part
two.
two. So messy, messy, messy.
Let's
Broke
get
my
to the meat.
heart. You broke up with Suzette. That broke my heart. I saw her crying. I was like, oh. So what happened?
I mean, we couldn't see eye to eye through everything that was going on. And it was like we just had a time that we needed to we just decided like we wasn't best for each other.
Yeah.
So, we decided that, it's just as adults, let's just go our separate ways because I couldn't see what she was going through and she couldn't see what I was going through because we was both going through stuff.
Yeah, and sometimes that'll break a relationship up, even though you love each other. And I know you got mad love for her. Maybe you'll get back together. Is there hope?
I mean, there's always hope. She was like, I say she was like my best friend before anything. So,
Wow.
there's always hope for that. We still talk every day and whatnot.
Oh, you know what? I think you're gonna get back together. So now you are the single Caesar. I hear this is a phenomena that people have rarely seen. What is it about the single Caesar that got everybody talking about you? Like, what is it that you do? How do you roll?
Now everybody knows single Caesar is he's a little bit of different. He's a little bit of a he's single and free, he just does what he wants vicariously.
Okay, give me the craziest story about single Caesar because it's like a legend right now.
Yeah, all right, I remember at one of my pool parties, I was dating like at the time like 10 girls.
What?
Yeah, and I invited every single one of them to my pool party. They all sat in my section. And it was so funny because when I look at the picture now, it's like, wow.
So that and no, there was no drama. No one was throwing
Uh,
hands.
no, everybody had a good old time.
I think that's the miracles that you were able to keep the peace between the 10, right?
No, and it's like, wow, see, you really did that. And like, yeah, I pulled that one off.
Now, how did you do that? Like they all knew that you were dating them?
You know, I don't know. I think some of them knew and they was playing little catty games, but single Caesar knows how to maneuver through everything.
I'll tell 10, like two a day. Like, how do you even fit that in a week? Or I guess one and a half a day.
When you're a CEO, you got your time for business, then you got your time to play.
I don't know how you have time for business with 10 ladies all up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Just gotta schedule it out right.
you re- you need a secretary to handle your love life.
Yeah, there we go.
So now your wifey is just building your empire. And
Mhm.
how's it going?
I mean, I can't lie, man. Like it's doing very good. Like people would think like being on television and being here for so long, people would get really tired of us. And I just had a shop opening in Jacksonville, and it
Mm.
was phenomenal. Like it was like so much love and so much it was just so much of everything. It was like, wow, people really, really love us. And it was like, it made me almost get like, I always had a groove with it, but when you first start, it's different than when you're like 8 shops in. And it made me get like a re-jolt in a way, like, you know what? I need to keep going, and keep it moving and keep
Ooh, say
pushing.
less. Build that empire. I feel you. So, how many shops are there all together now?
8.
Eight. That's what's up. And you get a piece of all the franchises like Black Ink Compton and all that.
Oh
So
yeah,
you got some
man.
fat pockets right now, my brother.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Okay, they okay. They ain't like Will Smith and JD and whatnot, but I'm doing all right for myself.
It might be the GDP of a small country, you know.
I may be that. Yes, yeah.
So that's really exciting. Congratulations though on all your success with that. That is your new wifey. That's what you were saying. Your new wifey is building your business. And you said you lost focus. Was it just the situation with your relationship or was it some other things going down that made you lose focus?
I think all my family problems, my relationship, my we just coming back from COVID, so business problems. I think everything entwined was just like a breaking point for me. Like
Yeah.
it was a lot. Like people don't understand coming back from COVID, and I didn't lose no shop, but I lost a lot of money because
Yeah.
I didn't lose any shops. I didn't downsize. I didn't fire anybody or lay anybody off. Everybody when they came back had their jobs. That cost, and with that, and then I had family problems, and I had relationship problems. It was all like, you know, it was hard for me even to get the peace that I needed at the time. I should say.
That's real talk. No, facts, facts. But I see you now. I just feel like I could just feel this peaceful energy coming from you, that this focus on the business, you know. And I guess you're building your bench. Are you going to get up to 10 again?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do 10 by the end of this year.
10, no,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the bench that went to the pool party. That bench. The bench.
Oh, you know, that's the old me. I don't think I'm really do that because that was me coming out of a 5-year relationship. I'm be selective. I'm getting up there in age, and I got a lot more risk now and whatnot. I always just wanted to, settle down and just chill. That's it. I just want to chill.
Right, right. No, I feel you. So I guess the last part of the messiness, and I know you're gonna feel like this is old news, but just update us on, and actually my heart, my prayers go out to you and Cheyenne. I know there was a rift, and there was in the internet. It said she accused you of abusing her, and you said no, that didn't happen. How are things going on with your baby girl now?
I mean, right now, she about to go off to college and whatnot. I'm letting her just focus on that. The lines of communications are finally like all the legal battles that what I was going through. You know what I mean? It's finally almost done. The only thing I got left is child support. But like everybody know, you know what I mean? I was acquitted of everything. I was never charged of anything. It's just that investigation was opened up against me, and they found the same thing that Atlanta found out. It was nothing.
There
It
was
was,
nothing there.
it was
And it was
nothing.
such a crazy story because it was so, it was like, yeah, he pulled me out of the shower, he beat me like a dog, and all
Yeah,
of that, not even true. So my heart goes out to you. I'm glad
yeah,
you all are mending and coming back together. And
yeah. That's the most
congratulations on
important
getting your
part.
girl in college.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
ain't easy.
It's not, man. But I could actually say I got a kid in college. Like that made me just feel really old. But yeah, yeah.
That's funny. You said that made you. Well, you were OG. You the gangster of the tattoo world. Okay.
Oh, but God, that just like I got a daughter in college. Like wow, and that's the old guy now.
Well, maybe you
Ooh,
had her when you were 10. You were just a little precocious, right?
there we go. There we go.
That's the move. So I
Uh-huh.
want to just jump into you
Mhm.
because you, like I said, conquered the tattoo game.
Yeah.
You have all these television franchises. Just tell me that Caesar story.
I mean, what can I tell you that you haven't heard before? How we started from the dirt, how we ain't have nothing, and now we're like 8 shops strong.
Mm.
Like I think that's something that's like common knowledge. I can tell you what the future season wants to do.
Yeah, but so I mean, but you came up like they say, you came up from the mud, and now you are running the game. You are killing the game. What do you think it was that got you there? Like, how did those doors open for you?
You know, honestly, when I was like in it's like when you in a race, you don't really notice where you at in the race until the end. And it wasn't until the other day that I really looked back and like, wow, I put in so much hard work that I'm really running the tattoo game. I wasn't really at first. It wasn't like one of those how can you say it? One of those things that I'm like, nah, I gotta take over the tattoo thing. It was more like I gotta take over my neck of the woods, and then it was like, nah, I gotta take over this side of the world, and then I gotta take over this, and it end up like, nah, I gotta take over the industry. And then when it was that, it was like, wow, I'm really at that point that I could really say, yo, I'm about to be king of the tattooing thing.
Wow. How old were you when you started tatting?
Ooh, I must have been. Ooh, let me tell my age. I was like, what,
Okay.
26? Yeah.
And then how'd you get discovered in terms of getting on TV and getting Black Ink and getting those franchises going?
I mean, I was tattooing a lot of celebrities. I was tattooing like all the rappers, because I had a thing like I love tattooing rappers because um, it was a thing. You always
Right,
meet
right.
backstage or anything. You could network. I was a little smart. So
Facts.
what I did was I used to tattoo a lot of rappers, and some of my friends were rappers. And what happened was we was on a reality show called Son of a Gun, which was also on VH1, and they
Back in the day, what?
had back in the day. Matter of fact, it was MTV they was on. So what happened was they seen us and they seen our energy, and couple productions came across. They're like, "Yeah, we want to shoot you. We want to shoot you." Finally, we said, "Let's do it." We did it, and this is where we at right now. And it was like, honestly, we really didn't. I didn't believe in this
And you
until
killing it. Yo, you are killing it. What? So last two questions, because I know you got to bounce. But Tati. So we're all hoping she doesn't get locked out.
yeah, me too.
Uh,
I'm gonna talk
I
to you
know
like,
she wants to run her own shop. So what's popping with that?
listen, right now, listen. I love Tati as a person. I love her ambition and her attitude. It's just that Tati is in a jam that, as a businessman, I can't necessarily rely on her because, God forbid, she got to go to jail, and I'm stuck with a shop that
Yeah,
I got to
yeah.
run on my own, and I'm legally bonded with a partner. It's like I'm not gonna put myself in that predicament. You feel
Which
me?
makes sense. And those are some serious charges. I mean, she got
And
charged with
yeah,
cocaine.
those are serious charges. I'm from the
Yeah.
hood. Most of the time, when you face charges like that, I'm gonna see you in a couple years. You know what I mean? But
He said, I'm going to see you in a
right,
couple of years. You silly. Well, let's hope
right.
we keep seeing her. I don't wish getting locked up on anybody, you feel? At
Nobody
all.
mess with
At
Tati.
all. Okay, so just advice for people who aren't in the cities where there's a black ink and they want to go get a tat. How do you make sure you're going to the best shop?
I would advise them to find the nearest black ink and fly there. I'm,
I
I'm,
love it.
I'm honest
See,
with
this
you.
is why you killing the game.
Honest with you. Why look around? Y'all been looking now. Everybody know the brand to go to. Go ahead, just go to Black Ink, yo.
Find Black Ink. Okay, you heard it right here, fam. If you want a tat, make sure you go to Black Ink. You can come to the BK, you can come to New York, come to Compton, 8 cities, Jacksonville now. Okay, so there's no region where you can't find one, right? And make sure you catch Black Ink VH1. Season 9 is popping off now. I'm telling you, it is fire. There is mad drama. You're not going to want to miss it. Caesar, thank you so much for joining me on Spotlight. I mad appreciate you.
Thank
And I
you.
just want to shout out to Chanel. Thank you, beautiful Chanel, for
Thank you,
hooking up the
Jess.
interview.
Hi, C's.
All right,
Bye.
y'all. Now, fam, don't forget to subscribe so I can keep bringing you these conversations. Let's go, let's go.